Yeah, if you want to see some stuff I've made out of dead rats.
What do you reckon to this, mate? It's a fucking sexy whale on a chaise longue. Now, I've not seen this before, and I'm pretty sure it's Wade. It is Wade. Yeah, it's a Wade figure, but it's just... I haven't seen many of them when I've been getting out and about and that, and I used to collect Wade as a kid, which makes me think it's probably one of the newer ones. But it's just a weird one, isn't it? Like, normally it's quite... They're not normally anthropomorphic. They're not made to resemble human and human behaviour. Whereas this one is definitely a ceramic whale trying to seduce you. Like you've just woken up from like your however many day bender you've had, and at the end of the seabed there's a whale looking back at you, lying on its side and that, showing you where its nipples would be if it was any form of normal mammal. But they're not normal mammals, mate. What they do, whales, right, they just fucking grow bigger and bigger, making these vacuums of air form inside themselves, which eventually they beach themselves and use it as an explosive device to try and kill everybody around them. But before that, they use the air inside them to displace the water, like when you put ice cubes in a drink, and it pushes the sea level up, which then erodes the coastal lines all around the world. And what it does is it means that, like your nan and granddad that have been working every day of their lives since they were like 12 or 9 or 8, 4, 5, whatever it is they tell you. They've been working very hard so that they can retire when they hit 65. And they can still retire, the whales don't stop that. But what it does mean is that they can't move to Skegness or Blackpool because they won't exist, because the whales keep growing. Because since 1986 we've stopped the whaling act. The International Whaling Act means you can't do a whaling anymore. You just got to let nature take its course. So who was behind that? The whales have got to be using, them songs that they sing and that to just try and manipulate people. And that's just, I mean, that's very different to the message that this is saying. This is saying, trust the whales, let the whales seduce you. I'm saying don't let the whales seduce you, innit? Not the Welsh. The Welsh are lovely, nice voices and that, lovely people as well. Obviously, I've known a few, never known a whale, and I don't know if I trust them. Because of that displacement thing, like where's all that air going that they're breathing in and forming, It's just mad. And they're just growing bigger and bigger, going unchecked. Well, as the whales have increased in number and size, tides have been destroying coastlines, just washing sand away, mate. At worldaroundyou.com, I go into this in great detail in an episode of my show called Crustacean Frustration as well, if you're interested in learning more. Worldaroundyou.com though, if you want to buy the sexy whale, or you want to get a Mothman with his cock out t-shirt. There's a duck lad. It's Bandana Boy. You can see him there. His body is a duckling, feet of a duckling, his arms are made out of chicken feet, and his head's made from an action figure. He should stand up. Not much good for the camera, like, but he will stand. What do you reckon to him? Have you seen these? I've got loads of these little glass ornaments in. They all seem to be pretty unique and individual. Most of them you can kind of tell what they are. There's like a lion looking one, there's a tiger looking one, there's a sperm cell. And then there's ones like this, which, one sec, I'll change the camera. There he is. It's kind of cool, isn't it? But I ain't got a fucking clue what it's supposed to be. No idea at all, mate. I can't think of anything that's blue, has antennas, and a different coloured feet and tail, with them white pouches. Semi looks like when you've played them knockoff Pokemon games, or you see the adverts for them. Maybe you don't, but I see the adverts for them a lot. I quite like Pokemon, but still. What is it? I don't have a clue what it is, but it's on the website, worldaroundyou.com, if you're interested. That's a duck head. That's a pedo keeping score. Most of these are ornaments. This is skater bird. So duckling, rat ears, fake teeth, chicken beak, rat skin, duckling. This is behind every grape man. These are 2 lower halves of chicken beaks, rat skin, duckling. Ballerine hair. It's just, that's sitting duck. Then we've got dressed duck. Lock the screen. There we go. Brown fingers. Baby Frank. Do Bell. That's Do. That's Bell. Jedi Mice Tricks. That's a mouse's tail. An Iron. As in iron.
But she's ironing and all. Look at her. I think she's probably the best out of the lot. I like Pedo keeping score though and all, because it's a weird ornament to have. Bloke saying 6 nippers, pretty weird. Baby Frank's alright. I like them all, to be honest. It's hard to pick a favourite. I've got more over there that I could have shown you and all, but, you know, we'll save them. Here's another ornament. This one's called Sitting Duck, which I feel like I may have used before, but I don't think I have. If I haven't, I'm surprised. But I don't think I've used Sitting Duck before. I might start making something called Sitting Ducks. Maybe a duck hollowed out into a little chair or something, I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to ruin the future for you. This is a ornament that I've made out of a duckling's head and a ceramic ornament called Sitting Duck. He's on worldaroundyou.com if you're interested. There's loads of other stuff as well. Been a bit of a duck heavy week, mate. Made insanity mirrors, bobbleheads, a few ornaments, new things out of duck feet, fucking sausage men as well. There's all sorts on the website, mate, and there's all the other stuff and all. Don't be tight, leave a like, subscribe, follow, whatever it is, for whatever social media you're using. I want to have a look at what's on my website if you fancy getting yourself a little bit of something made out of a dead rat or a rabbit or a duckling or something. There's all sorts of stuff, mate. Try my podcasts and all. Loads more content on my Patreon.